everyone, welcome. My name is Jean Powers, and I am a real estate investor. I am based in Chicago. I'm part of a nationwide network, and I joined this group probably about 3.5 years ago. And one of the first things I did was interview people that had been around for a while to find out about their experiences. How did they come to the group? What did they learn? What did they do? How did they become successful? Right. And so I've taken up that again to share with my colleagues from around the country. So tonight you're going to get to hear from two great people who are students, investors, and mentors. Noah. Noah Anist. Sharp here
Yeah,
for
Gene,
everybody.
can you hear me?
Hi, Noah.
Finally got that working. Okay,
All right.
yeah, so I met Bob Tierney. I don't know if who knows Bob, but Bob is one of the founders advisory board members of Renata's, who is in our Chicago office. And I have a long-standing relationship with Bob. I've known him for about 4 years. And ever since I came down to the group, I always saw it as something that was invaluable and necessary for my success. To give you a little bit of background, I started my profession out of college into the personal and professional training and development arena. So leadership development and training and coaching, strategic planning, communication skills, listening skills, that type of thing. And I would work with Bob, and we would create events and do some pretty outstanding things together. And at the time that I was introduced to this community, I was like, wow, what an amazing group of people, and what a powerful curriculum that they've put together around personal and business financing that at the time for me wasn't anything that I had ever been exposed to. Nothing that I learned in high school, nothing that really my parents taught me, or nothing that I really learned in college. I did have some entrepreneurial experience from my participation at this other company that I was working with, but since I've left that company, I got involved with another group that specialized in coaching and training entrepreneurs that were making 6 figures and above, right? So these are people that had already established companies, and it was just a matter of improving their efficiencies and having them produce expanded results from there, right? And why I was pursuing that is because it's important to me to be a business owner. It's important to me to be financially free, financially independent, but most importantly is being able to share and empower other people in doing the same thing, right? So for me, it's not just about my success, but inside of my success and being successful, I create the opening and the space for other people to do the same. And then there's the opportunity to be like a force in somebody else's life to really make that contribution and make that difference. Very similar to the way that Bob had in my life. So Bob really took me on, and I started getting involved with the group and community about 5 months ago. And in the last 5 months, I've learned more about business financing and the way that corporations work, and the way that, the different people that I need on my team as far as a lawyer and an accountant, and, all the different facets that go into building a business and the steps necessary to take to do it with integrity and to do it effectively so that you really build a strong foundation. I learned more in the last 5 months that I'd learned in any of the prior coaching or training that I'd had in the past around business, right? So there's the first big breakthrough that I had was around my relationship with money and relationship to finances, and my personal credit score, and how I'm able to leverage my credit to get me access to capital, and with that I have the opportunity of making different business moves, business decisions. And then the next thing to really get transformed for me is being able to see the world from an investor's perspective and from a business owner's perspective versus the perspective of an employee. So anytime I now do business, anytime I buy something from, CVS or Walgreens or wherever it is that I'm operating from in the world, I'm now experiencing life newly from a different context. So I'm experiencing it from an investor's perspective, whether am I going to get a return on that investment if I put my money into it. So, it's all very new. It's all very exciting. And then when it comes to the actual content of the information that I'm learning through the classrooms and through the Thursday evening study group sessions, that's like the on the court practical application of what you need to know to get the job done. And that has been essential to what it is that I'm building. And it's been fantastic. It's great to be a part of such an awesome group. So I'm loving it. And I'm, for anybody that's listening that might not, be a part of the community yet or is considering doing it, I invite you to jump in. It's awesome.
Noah, thank you so much. We really appreciate your being here. I know you're just joined us recently, and I'm thrilled that you took the time to share with everyone what new people can do. Really, really appreciate it. So look forward to having you back and hearing more successes as you go forward. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please get back with the person that brought you and take your next step. And please join us again to hear about other success and to share yours.